Hello everyone and welcome back to the session on Banking Digest. Friends, in this video we talk about the new MSME policy and classification 2020. MSME becomes very important and interesting topics during Corona period. Micro, small and medium enterprises is the backbone of Indian industry. Friends, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel and press bell icon for latest updates of my new video. Thank you.
Now we start new MSME policy and classification 2020. On May 12th, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced 20 lakh crore economic relief package titled Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has laid out a number of measures aimed at MSME under a Prime Minister Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan financial package to promote economic growth in India after the coronavirus pandemic has subsided. On 1st June 2020, the Union Cabinet headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi officially revised the MSME definition. Importance of MSME in Indian economy. Along with banking knowledge, MSME is a very important chapter for all banking examination point of view. Micro, small and medium enterprises is the pillar of economic growth of India. MSME are also called backbone of Indian industry. MSME has played a prominent role in the development of country in terms of creating employment opportunity. MSME contributes 29% of India's gross domestic product and comprise almost half of its exports. These units provides employment opportunity to nearly 11.1 crore jobs through a huge base of 1.22 lakh MSME units, making it largest source of employment sector next to agriculture. Though India is still facing infrastructural problems, lack of proper market linkage and challenges in terms of flow of institutional credit, it has seen a tremendous growth in this sector. MSMED Act 2006. The new MSMED Act is primarily revision of old MSME Act 2006. The Government of India has enacted the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Act 2006 on 16th June 2006, which was notified on 2nd October 2006. Service sector was included first time in MSMED Act 2006 in the definition of MSME apart from extending the scope of medium enterprises. Public procurement policy for MSE orders 2018 has been notified under Section 11 of MSMED Act 2006. The policy is effective from 1st April 2019. Gazette notification was issued on 9 November 2018. Now we discuss new classification of MSME 2020. Union Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises has issued Gazette notification dated 1st June 2020 to pave way for implementation of upward revision of definition based on investment and annual turnover of MSME in the country. The new definition and criteria come into effect from 1st July 2020. Gazette notification is as under. A micro enterprise where the investment in plant and machinery or equipment does not exceed 1 crore rupee and turnover does not exceed 5 crore rupees. A small enterprise is defined as where the investment of plant and machinery or equipment does not exceed 10 crore rupees and turnover does not exceed 50 crore rupees. A medium enterprise is where the investment in plant and machinery or equipment does not exceed 50 crore rupees and turnover does not exceed 250 crore rupees. This is the table of old definition of MSME based on investment on plant and machinery which was applicable up to 30th June 2020. Manufacturing and service sector were divided separately on the basis of investment in the MSME Act 2006. As per this definition, investment in plant and machinery up to 25 lakh is categorized as a micro unit in manufacturing sector and investment in equipment up to 10 lakh is categorized as a micro unit in service sector. Similarly, investment in plant and machinery more than 25 lakh but not to exceed 25 crore is categorized as a small enterprises in manufacturing sector, and investment more than 10 lakh but not exceed 2 crore is categorized as a small enterprises in service sector. Medium enterprises is defined as the investment in plant and machinery more than 5 crore but not to exceed rupees 10 crore. For service sector, medium enterprises, investment in equipment more than 2 crore but not exceed rupees 5 crore. This was the old. Revised classification is applicable from 1st July 2020. This classification is based on investment on plant and machinery as well as annual turnover of the unit. Under the new definition, uniform classification has been taken for the manufacturing and service sector. Here, micro unit is classified where the investment in plant and machinery or equipment does not exceed 1 crore and annual turnover does not exceed more than 5 crore. Similarly, small units are those units which investment in plant and machinery or equipment not more than 10 crore and annual turnover not more than 50 crore. And medium enterprises are those enterprises in which investment in plant and machinery or equipment not more than 50 crore and annual turnover does not exceed more than 250 crore. Item included while calculating the investment in plant and machinery. The original price of the machinery is considered as investment. If someone buys an old machine, in that case the original price of the machine will be treated as an investment and not the price of the old machine. In the case of imported machinery, the following shall be included in the calculating the value, namely import duty, shipping charge, custom clearance charge, and sales tax or value added tax. Excluded item for calculating the investment in plant and machinery. Investment in these items are not included for the classification purpose of MSME unit, such as cost of land and building, furniture and fittings, tools, dies, molds, spare parts and other consumable items, etc., installation charge, fire fitting equipments, R&D equipments, pollution control equipments, and power generation set, etc. Issue of acknowledgement of loan application to MSME borrowers. As per the MSME Act 2006, banks are advised to mandatory acknowledge all loan applications submitted manually or online by their MSME borrowers and ensure that a running serial number is recorded on the application form as well as the acknowledgement receipt. Banks are further advised to put in place a system of control of central registration of loan applications, online submission of loan applications, and system of e-tracking of MSME loan applications. Collateral security and trade guarantee schemes such as CGTMSE, etc. Banks are mandated not to accept collateral security in case of loan up to 10 lakh extended to unit in the MSE sector and if the unit is financed under the PMAGP. Waiver of collateral security may be extended for the loan over 10 lakh and up to 25 lakh subject to the good track record and financial position of the borrower and with prior approval of the appropriate authority. Banks are advised to strongly encourage their branch level functionaries to avail the credit guarantee scheme cover. The CGTMSE would provide cover of the credit facility up to ₹200 lakh which has been extended by lending institution without any collateral security or third party guarantee. Annual service is charged by the CGTMSE to avail the guarantee cover. Target prescribed for lending by banks to MSME. As per extant policy, certain targets have been prescribed for the bank for lending to the micro and small enterprises sector. Banks have been advised to achieve a 20% year-on-year growth in credit to micro and small enterprises, a 10% annual growth in the number of micro enterprises accounts, and 60% of total lending to MSE sector as on corresponding quarter of the previous year of to micro enterprises. Public sector banks have been advised to open at least one specialized branch in each district. Cluster-based approach to lending is intended to provide a full-service approach to cater the diverse needs of the MSE sector. Credit rating of the MSME borrowers. With the view of facilitating credit flow to the MSME sector and enhancing the comfort level of the lending institutions, the credit rating of MSME units done by the reputed credit rating agency should be encouraged. Banks are advised to consider these ratings as per availability and wherever appropriate structure their rates of interest depending on the rating assigned to the borrowing MSME units. Streamline flow of credit to MSE for facilitating timely and adequate credit flow during their life cycle. In order to provide timely financial support to micro and small enterprises, banks are advised to review and tune their existing lending policies to the MSE sector by incorporating therein the following provision of credit to viable MSE borrowing, especially during the needs of the funds in unforeseen circumstances. To extend standby credit facility in case of term loan, additional working capital to meet with emergent needs of MSE units, mid-term review of the regular working capital limits where banks are convinced that change of the demand pattern of MSE borrowers require increasing the existing credit limits of the MSME every year based on the actual sales of the previous year. Timelines for credit decision. Framework for revival and rehabilitation of MSME. The salient features of the framework are as under. Before a loan account of MSME turns into a non-performing assets, banks or creditors should identify recipient stress in the account by creating three subcategories under the special mention account SMA category as given in the framework. SMA is categorized as a SMA 0, SMA 1 and SMA 2. Any MSME borrower may also voluntarily initiate proceeding under this framework. Committee approach to be adopted for deciding corrective action plan. Timelines have been fixed for taking various decisions under the framework. Banking Codes and Standard Board of India (BSBI) for MSE. The Banking Codes and Standard Board of India has formulated a code of banks' commitment to micro and small enterprises. The code sets minimum standard of banking practices for banks to follow when they are dealing with micro and small enterprises units. It provides protection to MSEs and explains how banks are expected to deal with MSEs for their day-to-day operation and in times of financial difficulties. I have explained all the main points related to the MSME Act 2006 and new MSME classification 2020. For more details, you may visit the website of msme.gov.in or my website bankingdigest.com. Thank you.